pattern in the handshake or right on right section is called the overhead back wrap. Now this pattern is done in two very different ways depending on where you are and where it's done. Starting from a right on right hand hold, the first way is to do it in 6 counts. Bring the lady by the left side on counts 1, 2, go over the head 3 and 4, and down 5 and 6 to achieve the back wrap. The lady's footwork for the 6 count overhead back wrap is as follows. As usual, starting with the right foot, 2 walking steps forward, 1, 2. On counts 3 and 4, ladies, as you're traveling down the slot, triple, starting with your right foot as you turn to your left, 3 and 4. From there, rather than stopping and anchoring in place, ladies, you will continue turning to your left 1 1/4 more times as you continue tripling with your left foot this time, 5, and finally together on 6. The gentleman's footwork for the 6 count overhead back wrap is as follows. On count number 1, gentlemen, hook the left foot behind the right and rotate 90 degrees. On count number 2, step together with the right foot. Tap in place on count number 3, step back into the slot as you turn 90 degrees once again, triple in place, 5 and 6. Please make a note that you want to end up in the slot as much as possible rather than out to the right side of the lady. The lead for the overhead back wrap is as follows for 6 counts. Bring the lady by the left side on counts 1, 2. 1, 2. On counts 3 and 4, gentlemen, using the same lead that we used earlier for the single double, bring the right hand back and around, but don't stop at her shoulders. Take the right hand over her head, 3 and 4. On counts 5 and 6, gentlemen, simply drop the right hand down low in between you and your partner and continue leading as she triples to finish out the spin, 5 and 6. She's now in a back wrap position. As I mentioned earlier, gentlemen, you do not want to be out of the slot, but rather in the slot as much as possible. To get out of this position, gentlemen, bring the lady by your left side on counts 1, 2, and indicate to her that you want her left hand in yours by placing it out in front of you. On count number 3, ladies, you need to apply a very solid tone here in the left arm because the gentleman is going to lead you into a single free spin or a double, gentlemen, if you feel very confident in the lady's spinning abilities. Releasing the right hand, pull back and through with the left hand, causing the lady to spin down the slot, 3 and 4, pick up the open position, 5 and 6. Illustrating the whole pattern from the handshake handhold, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Showing it to you one time from the other side, we have 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Remember, you can also do a double free spin for the ladies from the back wrap position simply by adding a little bit more force with your left hand lead on count number 3. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Ladies, in this case, you want to take the triple more in place rather than traveling when you're doing a double free spin. The more popular way to do the overhead back wrap in Texas and Oklahoma is rather than doing the pattern in 6 counts at the beginning, take it in 4 counts. This is the first time we've actually shortened a pattern rather than extending it like we did before. The logic behind this is that if the lady can do a double spin to her right in 2 beats, she should also be able to do the double spin to her left in 2 beats. From a right on right hand hold, gentlemen, bring the lady by the left side on counts 1, 2, just as before, with one difference. You want to lead through much more with the right hand on count 2 to get her a little bit further down the slot. She'll take bigger steps on the 4 count. 1, 2. On counts 3 and 4, ladies, you want to do a pencil spin. Keep your feet as close together as possible rather than tripling. Gentlemen, you'll take 2 more walking steps because you know that it is a 4 count pattern as opposed to a 6 count. So tapping or tripling would not be adequate at this time. Gentlemen, same lead, pull back, then over the head, then back down into the wrap in 2 beats now instead of 6. 3, 4. Ladies, at this point you will be led forward out of the pattern. Always be sure, always be sure. As a general rule, anytime you walk out of a spin, if you get led forward, you always want to have your right foot free and walk forward with your right foot as if it were a brand new pattern, regardless of the count you thought you were in. To get out of this, same as before, bring the lady by into either a single or a double free spin. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Illustrating the whole pattern from a handshake handhold, we now have 4 beats followed by 6 as opposed to 6 followed by 6 like we did on the 6 count overhead back wrap. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, right foot, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Ladies, it is imperative that you learn this general rule. Anytime you come out of a spin, if your body gets led forward, remember right foot first, brand new pattern no matter what. I'm going to show it to you one more time from the other side, then we'll move on to the next pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. While the 6 count is always done everywhere all over the country, the 4 count is very popular in Texas and Oklahoma in the middle of the country. Give it a shot, it's a lot of fun.